Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Skywars and Stories with the Texecutioner. Today, we're going to be talking about psychology. Yeah, my mother is a psychologist. That's all I'm willing to say about her profession, and I find it quite interesting. And I'm going to ramble on about psychology as if I know what I'm talking about. I think I do, but I might not. Hey, before we start the video, I asked when you look at this. You see this Discord server? Yeah, I made this Discord server. And you should join it. I even coded my own Discord bot, Ladies Man. The name was chosen by my admin here, Imagine Wagons. So if you want to come hang out with the community, we got stuff. I play a lot of. I used to play a lot of TF2, so we have some TF2 related stuff. Here's the announcements channel and polls. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to join that. So here is where the topic for episode 3 was chosen. As you can see, World War II stories was chosen, so that's what I talked about. And next time I do a poll, and you want to influence what I talk about, maybe when you force me to talk about something random that I may not know a lot about and force you to do research because you're an evil person like that, you can do that. Join this poll and join the Discord. That is all. Let's get into it. Hey guys, as I said in the intro, we are going to be talking about random psychology topics, random things that I've picked up over the years. That I'm a big reader. I like reading. Reading is fun. I'm also trying out my new microphone. It's it's a professional grade. I'm so fancy. I'm so professional. Look at me putting effort in for the videos for you guys. So let me know how it sounds. My keyboard might be loud. I can't really tell yet from my tests. I mean, I don't think it's loud, but I'm probably biased to that because I really like that, the sound of a keyboard. No, sir. Sir, do you know that's gonna have a large psychological effect on that man? I'll leave that guy. He can do whatever he wants. I got a comment on my last video. I was like, wow. I didn't know I could learn so much from watching Minecraft Skywars, and I said, yeah. You go check out the last video, and if you want to hear some World War II stories, hopefully you're interested in that. Because the Discord shows it, so gotta do what the Discord says, otherwise they'll murder me. All right, enough rambling. Hello. No, don't. You set yourself on fire. Don't do that. Self-harm is not promoted on this channel. Hello. He's scared. Look at him. I'm not stupid. Come here. He missed his pearl. He was so confident. Alright. So the first thing that I came across, and some weird thing that I believe is true. It makes sense because of how we're wired. And I got knocked back abused. The first thing I want to talk about is how humans are wired to want our parents' approval. And it's really weird, and that's why bad parenting can destroy you on a very in your core, on a very instinctual level. So a good analogy I found was that I don't know if you guys like the savannah and lions. A lion cub, I'm sure you've heard this fact before, but a lion cub is raised by its mother and taught everything: how to hunt, how to eat, how to play, and in a short few years, they learn everything they need to know for a successful life. And they are hardwired to look to their mothers and their siblings for approval whenever they do something, because approval means, oh, I'm doing it right, I'm learning. And so, to some extent, humans have evolved that way because it's a tool. When you're first born, you can't feed yourself. You can't do anything. You're quite literally the image of uselessness. But that's okay, because you'll pay society back by becoming a productive citizen, I hope. Hello. There's a guy behind me. No, you can't have that chest. This is my chest. Where are you going? Goodbye. So humans also evolved from the same way, because, you know, babies can't really do much on their own. And so they have, so as a human, you know, is no longer a fetus and grows up and is you know, somewhat cognitively competent. They, you know, they're in the like the toddler phase. They look to their parents for, no, you cannot just charge creeper me. No, you killed yourself with your own charge creeper, and I win. So yeah, when a human is grown into like that toddler phase, they look to their parents for guidance, since they can't really learn anything on them. They can't even really learn anything about, you know, by themselves. They're, as I said, they're the image of uselessness. They need help with everything, including going to the bathroom. They don't even know how to do that in a civil manner, which gets them judged by society. And if you're judged by society harshly, they're gonna, you know, leave you in the dirt. Nobody wants to be your friend, and that hurts you mentally and physically later in life. So evolution is giving us the tools to, you know, prevent our fellow sentient meatbags on this earth from judging us, because that's the whole reason for social anxiety. This is another psychology topic. So social anxiety is our brain's response to being an outcast, to you know, social you know, being rejected and neglected, because I've mentioned this in a video before. We're programmed to want social interaction because it's a tool for our survival. Collaborative societies give you safety in numbers, so that's really important, and evolution kind of forced us to want that. So you know, your mom and dad teach you how to eat. They teach you how to play nice with your siblings. They teach you to share, because again, that's a good thing. If you share with your fellow humans, you are, you know, you are put in a good light in their eyes, and that helps you make more friends. And again, there's safety in numbers. I mean, we've already invented stuff to not really need safety in numbers anymore. We don't need to like travel in packs and kill other humans in order to survive on this earth. We have guns and governments and intelligence, but that's a remnant of our past, and it's going to stay with us for, you know, millions of years. And so bad parenting, like spanking and yelling and neglecting your child, not giving them praise when they do something right, and tearing them down, I mean, one, you're not really teaching them anything, and two, they don't progress, because from day one they're dependent until they reach, you know, adulthood. Their brains are fully formed around age 20 to 21. So around that point is when they stop becoming super like the hyper dependence on people, on their parents. Yes. Come here. I just hit that guy off the map. Please. I have strength. What are you gonna do? No, he's gonna kill me because I have no health. So another topic that I've realized, especially as I've grown older, you know, my birthday passed 2 months ago, so I'm another year older. Hooray! Is that you know, as you get older, having a favorite ex, you know, a favorite toy, a favorite anything, doesn't really mean nearly as much as you grow older, because when you're younger, you don't know who you are, so you define yourself. Oh, he's hacking. So you define yourself by the world around you. But as you grow older, you know who you are. You're starting to define yourself through your character traits, through your life experiences, and that makes, you know, the term favorite X, favorite Y, whatever, well, very, very meaningless. I don't know. I thought that was interesting. I noticed that. Leave a comment down below if you've noticed this change as well as you've grown older. Yes, the mid chest is mine. And I got boots. Hooray. Finally something useful. No one's gonna hit me off. Nobody would do that. This is Skywars. Nobody's competent. Yes. Look at all. Oh yes, ender pearls. Ender pearls are great in this game. Ender pearls can save you from falling off. Oh hello. Whew. Gotta eat the gapple after that. Did he have a helmet? He did not, in fact, have a helmet. Gosh dang it. Why don't you come over here and die with some useful items for me, please? And more ender pearls. I mean, I would have appreciated a hat, but this is as good as I'm gonna get it. Another study I found. I know I keep referencing studies, and I I don't remember where this was. I'm pretty sure I saw one of my teachers in elementary school told us about it when they were talking about, we were doing money and like marketing, stuff like that, and she kind of went on a tangent about how colors influence how we think. For some reason, this guy is just spamming arrows. I can do it too. Oh, never mind, I cannot. I'm just gonna let him waste his arrows because he seems to be completely tent, which is just. I'm gonna try and get him to. Oh my god. I can't tell if he's just garbage or if he's memeing. I better not. Okay, yeah, I'm good. I'm pretty sure he was memeing. Yeah, a victory for the viewers. Wow, I really did not need to use that mid loot that much that round, except for the ender pearls, because the guy would not let me cross with the amount of arrows he had. So the study I was referencing, that I'm pretty sure a teacher introduced me to, was that statistically, men are going to lie to make themselves look better. You know, more so than say a woman would, right? But you know, that might be apparent to some of you, but that might be a shock to you. That's not necessarily like malicious, like a malicious lying, like, oh, I must be cool all the time. That's not like this obviously won't apply in every situation. It's, you know, they're more likely to than women. Not saying women can't, right? But on the flip side, the study also showed that statistically, women are more likely to lie to make somebody else feel better. So you might label that as either like a white lie, you know, when their friend asks them, oh, does this dress make me look fat? Oh, no. And then, you know, maybe it might make them look a bit fat in their eyes. But they're not going to say that. You know, that might be labeled more as like a generic lie, and not something specifically women say, but what do I know? What do I know? I found that particularly interesting. I was like, so, I mean, one, because the statistics made men look really selfish and women look really unselfish, which is not to say that that's not the truth. I am not a misogynist, but as a man, that was a little confusing. Come on, strength. I did not get strength. Did that guy survive? How did he survive? I knocked him in the void, but I didn't get a kill message. Or just organize my inventory. I should not have jumped there. So I found that study quite interesting because, you know, again, it makes, you know, men look, you know, like jerks and women look like saints, which is, again, not a misogynist. Please, I do not want to get a comment saying, oh my god, executioner, you're so misogynistic, you hate women, oh my god. I'm not even old enough to like drink. How could I have that opinion? Hit. Hello. And I got one half the map. So one of the last topics I have here is the color red. I know, very deep, right? But there's an interesting marketing strategy that companies use based on this psychological data that I'm about to bestow upon you. And it's that the color red, for God knows what reason, makes you feel hungrier than you otherwise would. I know what you're saying. That can't happen. I mean, like, it's just a color. Colors don't. Man, that guy is like going fast. Colors, but execution or colors don't affect you. They don't like get in your body and like, get inside your brain and you know, change how you think and how you feel. Well, you're partially like, not physically, but through your eyes, for some reason the color wavelength, the shorter wavelength of red causes you to feel hungry. And that's why many cereal brands, most notably cereal brands, have all red or mostly red logos and or boxes. This guy is just going to cam me for this whole thing. Okay, good. This is just a mosh pit. Oh, this guy's got a knockback rod. Come on. So, you know, back on topic. So that was quite interesting. I was like, wow, these people really want to sell us their cereal. So they're even gonna try and make us feel hungry when we see them. You know, that could also be, you know, a negative effect. Like if I feel hungry when I look at it, like, well, if somebody were to notice that they feel hungry whenever they look at, you know, this deep blood red cereal blocks, maybe they'd be like, well, if I'm gonna be hungry every time I look at my cereal box, how am I gonna, you know, use it reasonably? If I'm always hungry when I see the cereal box, I'm just gonna eat the cereal and then I'm not gonna have any more. Like, you can't just eat an entire box of cereal in one sitting. That'd be stupid. And I walked off the map. My brain is fried. Okay, guys, just don't bully me. Don't bully me. It kind of sometimes it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. You know, when I realize that some companies are using, you know, these deep psychological tactics to, you know, get a few more sales on their cereal. It's like, well, what are they not going to do in order to sell a few more dollars of cereal every quarter, you know? I mean, I just think it's very hardcore of them to do it like that. Not to say that you can't use ingenious business strategy, right? I mean, like, if putting red in my thumbnails netted me 100 subscribers every video, you best believe I'm going to put red in every thumbnail. But it's you know, I just have a general distrust sometimes of people who do that, or more specifically, you know, companies and corporations who do that. Yes. This fight looks like something I can clean. I will genuinely you, sir. You have speed. I don't really want to fight you. I didn't have to fight him, so I fell in the void. So that's about going to wrap up my psychology spiel. I've been trying to keep the videos shorter this time. I'm going to do that this time. Because I realized after I uploaded Skywars and Stories episode 3 that almost 35 minutes of video takes a long time to upload, which caused some problems. Can't just leave my computer on all the time. And 2, I mean, you know, everybody has like no offense to any of my viewers who this might be true for, but nobody has, like, you know, especially in this age, people don't have 35-minute attention spans. I mean, they could have already been, you know, bored by the time the video got to the second story. So I considered splitting it up into 2 parts, but I was like, you know, I'm already like halfway through editing it. I might as well go through with it. So if in the event a video runs on too long, I'll cut it down, or just, you know, make it 2-parter, or scrap it entirely for you guys, so you guys don't have to listen to me ramble for too long. This guy has a fire sword, so hopefully I can beat him up. I almost beat him up. That was close. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was a pleasure doing this with you. These are just some of my deep thoughts related to psychology. Speaking of deep thoughts, I've been making a list of some of my deep thoughts as they come, because I can't do a spontaneous video like this, you know. Yeah, I'm just gonna write down a few things and then boom, and we'll talk about them. Deep thoughts take a long time to form, so I'm writing them down as they come so I can talk about them eventually. So perhaps sometime in the future, maybe next week, or maybe in the next month, I don't know. Depends on how many deep thoughts I have. I'm going to show you guys some of my deep thoughts. Deep thoughts by the Texecutioner. It's gonna be great. Like and subscribe because it supports me, and I can make more future content like this. Leave a comment if my audio was good, and join the Discord. Yeah, join the Discord. I've been working really hard on the Discord, but I can actually show you guys some of the code. Hold on. Yeah, here's some of the code here. I have, these are the commands and things like that. It's taken a while. I mean, I spent all day. I am wiped. I've done nothing but sit on this computer because I got nothing to do on winter break, and we're still on lockdown. Pretty tight security for COVID. Anyway, I've been rambling. This outro is too long. Bye.